Wakanda forever. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Spider Cal coming back with you one more again with another poor man's review. Today I'm reviewing Black Panther. Finally, I'm able to talk about Black Panther. But real quick, to all you haters and trolls that was at my last in the comment section of my last video when I did a non-spoiler review of Black Panther, talking about he didn't see the movie, he's a troll, and all your racist comments. Every last one of y'all, I want y'all to get together. Like, I want you guys to like message each other and find some kind of way for y'all to get together and go out to dinner and y'all eat a big old plate of dicks. Every last one of you, every last one of y'all, I want y'all to eat a big old plate of dicks. Eat a dick. Why would I want to lie about something about seeing a movie? Like, what am I getting out of it? I don't get paid for this. I do it because I enjoy it. That's why I curse and say what the fuck I want to say. I don't get paid for this, so why would I need a troll? What, for some views? Because I don't get paid for this, doing this shit. I do it because I like it. That's why I do it. So yeah, y'all motherfuckers eat a dick. All right, Black Panther, amazing movie. Movie starts off with young T'Challa begging his dad to tell him the origin story of Wakanda, and they talk about the meteor, which is vibranium, falling to Earth, landing in Africa, and these 5 warring tribes end up creating a city around the meteor, and calling it Wakanda. And because of them doing that, their technology and medicine and everything it just soars light years beyond anything, anyone's doing outside of Wakanda. Like, people was like moving in slow motion compared to the technology and resources that Wakandans have throughout the generations. After that story, it shows a guy. He's a secret Wakanda agent named Njabu. I'm assuming he's in America. And I'm assuming he's in America as a secret agent to like learn more about I guess the comings and goings in the United States, and also to make sure that no one ends up with any kind of secrets from Wakanda. And Jabu had like a right hand man that he swore by, and Njabu's also the younger brother of T'Chaka. When T'Chaka came to Njabu's home in America and visit him and let him know, listen, you betrayed your people, you betrayed Wakanda because you try to share these secrets. He also discovered in Jabu that his right hand man was also a double agent working for his brother, the king, T'Chaka. And he was so upset about it that he tried to attack homeboy, and in the midst of that, T'Chaka stood in his way and killed him and left his son there in America. Didn't try to bring him back or nothing, just killed him and left him there. Why? Because T'Chaka and all of Wakanda, even like past kings, like their ultimate fear and goal is to not let anyone that's not part of Wakanda have any share any of their secrets. Don't let them know anything about their tech, about their medicine. Don't share any of their secrets, because they're so confident that if the rest of the world knew what they can do and had the resources to do the same thing, it will eventually, destroy the world. That's how far advanced they are. The only person that could somewhat remotely rival their technology is Tony Stark. But the rest of the world don't even incorporate Tony's useful tech into their everyday lives. Like, when he's trying to create unlimited energy, for everyone. All they want is weapons, like new ways to kill people, as far as the Iron Man lore is concerned. And that's what they fear in Wakanda, that they're just going to take all their secrets and resources and stuff, and they're just going to use it to further hurt and kill people and repress people. T'Challa, shortly after the events of Civil War, with his dad dying, which I don't understand, because when you watch the movie, comes to find out that vibranium is in everything. even in their regular garments, like, and if you hit them while they're wearing regular clothes or something like that, it collects like a certain amount of kinetic energy. You know, it doesn't. They didn't say anything about it. You're able to like distribute it. Did I say that right? Like shoot it back out. After a certain amount of energy, like Black Panther suit does. Because after a certain amount of kinetic energy, he's able to like repel the energy out as a weapon. But it is said that all the Wakandians, even their regular garment, has vibranium in it. And T'Chaka, as far as I'm concerned, in Civil War, he was still a super soldier, you know? And T'Challa was a super soldier. He was caught in that explosion too. So how did his dad die when he has a suit? And I know it's like has vibranium in it, like woven in vibranium. Plus he has the super soldier serum in his system. How did he just die so easily, man? I didn't understand that. I didn't agree with. I didn't, especially seeing this movie now. I didn't agree with that at all. But T'Challa, he has to go through a ritual, a rite of passage to become king, where all 5 clans come together and they challenge the king. And which champion in each clan ends up winning will become the king of Wakanda. The 8th king from the 8th tribe challenged him. I can't remember his name. And T'Challa beat him. Also saved his life because the 8th king wanted to die. If he can't become king, he wanted to die. And T'Challa was like, why whooping his ass? Like, think about your people. Your people need you. You don't need to die over, something as silly as just trying to become king when you're already a king in your own right, in your own kingdom. So he ended up sparing his life. T'Challa's king. They get him shortly after. They get a mission about Claw. Claw steals some vibranium. He's working alongside with this kid called Killmonger, Michael B. Jordan's role, which is the son of N'Jabu, the youngest son of T'Chaka. No. The youngest brother, excuse me, the youngest brother of T'Chaka. So Killmonger is working with Claw to collect vibranium. I'm assuming they do this to try to get Killmonger to get the attention of the Wakandians, so they could try to capture Claw. So he has an even better way to get into their kingdom. T'Challa Michonne, which is Okoye, amazing in the movie, and T'Challa's love interest, Nakia. All 3 of them, they go on this mission. T'Challa's best friend, which is also the husband of Okoye, Michonne's role, Wakabi. He's supposed to be the best friend of T'Challa, and his dad died in that explosion too from Civil War. And he made T'Challa promise, bring that bastard back, either alive so I can have him or kill him, either way, bring him back one way or the other. And T'Challa promised him. And during all the commotion of trying to get him, SHIELD operatives end up getting a hold of him first. And T'Challa was there in their headquarters during interrogation. And in the midst of interrogation, Killmonger ends up breaking Claw out of there. And in all the commotion, the head guy, I can't remember his name. He's like the head agent of SHIELD that's like in charge of trying to get a hold of Claw. He ended up getting shot in the back, in the spine. And he was going to die until T'Challa made the decision to bring him back to Wakanda to heal him. Okoye didn't want to do this because she's like stone cold, it goes against who we are. Like, we don't bring people into our country, we don't bring people into our city, we don't share our resources, because who's to say he won't go back and tell his superiors what he's seen. Like, it's too risky. And T'Challa, he just couldn't do it, so he brought him back, had his sister heal him in one day. His sister healed him in one day. And when the dude woke up, he's like, what kind of magic do you guys use to heal me? I was like, not magic, it's just science. It's like, and the guy was like, science don't heal a dude with a bullet wound in the back in one day. And say they do if you got vibranium, if you live in Wakanda, so she teach him a little bit about their technology and stuff. Killmonger shows up. Killmonger end up killing Claw, and he shows up in Wakanda with his body. And the first person he sees is Wakabi. He sees Wakabi. Wakabi feels some type of way, and like he's like riding and dying with Killmonger now. But they tie him up and bring him to the throne room, and Killmonger reveals to everyone, all the councils, who he is. Mind you, T'Challa finds out who he is a little bit earlier, but he lets everyone know who he is, who his father is, and how he's also part of the royal throne. Excuse me. Once that was established, he challenged T'Challa to, the ritual, the rite of passage to become king. And from reading, before I watched this movie, even after I watched this movie, I was looking up a bunch of stories between Black Panther and Killmonger. Cause Black Panther is like, he's kind of OP, in my opinion. Like he's a combination of like Tony Stark and Batman, and not a lot of people is gonna be able to beat Batman, especially if he's already ready for you and he got like plan A, B, and C and D, already set up, prepped, and ready to go, But Killmonger, when it comes to hand to hand, T'Challa never beat Killmonger in a fight hand to hand, which I found very surprising. It says a lot. And he didn't beat him in the first fight, whooped his ass, cut him up, slice him, stice him, and then threw his ass over the waterfowl, and it was presumed that he was dead. And then they gave him the herb, to become the Black Panther. Also, Captain America and Winter Soldier, through watching Black Panther, you have discovered that the only reason why Captain America and Winter Soldier was created is through the herb that the Wakandians have. Somehow, I don't know, people outside of Wakanda, Americans or whoever, was able to get a hold of this herb and synthesize their own super soldier serum or something. But even at the towards the end of Civil War, when they show Winter Soldier killing Tony Stark's parents for that suitcase full of super soldier serum, the same color, that's the color of the herb in the Black Panther movie. Yeah, like if it wasn't for that herb and the Black Panther, and the Wakandians' medicine and technology, Captain America and Winter Soldier wouldn't even be around right now. And I found it interesting that Captain America wasn't in the movie either. It didn't take away from the movie, but I thought it would be cool to see him in the movie. You don't see Winter Soldier till the end credits. But Killmonger takes over. He gets the herb. He's a super soldier now. The field, they have a field of those herbs all around. He said burn the fields because he don't want anybody else to have enhanced abilities like him. Nakia was able to grab one before they torch all of them, and Nakia, T'Challa's mom, and the white dude that's the Shield operative, they all run and escape to the ape tribe, asking the ape king for help and offering him the herb, in order to help if they help them. The ape king revealed to them that they found T'Challa and he's been there, and they covered him in like snow, and like somehow the snow is the only thing that's keeping him alive long enough so they can crush the herb and give it to T'Challa and bring his powers back. And somehow the herbs healed all his wounds. I didn't get that either. Like if you're a super soldier, do you have enhanced healing as well? I didn't understand that completely. But yeah, he comes back. He fights Killmonger. He wants right away to take all weapons and really just the weapons and stuff, and just distribute them out to like people out in the world, man, and just start like this whole new world war. He just wanted to see the world burn, like for real. Like and it was hard to pinpoint his motives. Okay, your dad died. I know he was hurt about that. He was really hurt about that. But it seemed like it was like a combination of his dad dying and the Wakanda people not caring enough about him to like bring him back to the city or to just learn more about him. You know, like he was hurt. He was really, really hurt for so many different reasons. This movie is about is about Killmonger as it is about T'Challa. You know, it was kind of like the whole movie was, in my opinion, was shared between these two individuals. You know, because like when you finally discover Killmonger's struggle, you feel that struggle. You know, like you really, really feel it, and then you feel the what's the word I'm looking for? You feel the conflict that T'Challa has once he learned the truth. You know, it comes to find out that he feels like, you know, the way that they've been living, like the choices that the king's been making, it was just wrong. You know, it's just wrong. Like you shouldn't sacrifice the lives of the rest of the world just because you're afraid that, you know, certain individuals are gonna like abuse, you know, our technology, while everyone else around us is suffering, you know, and hurting when they can help, you know. And that's really the struggle with Black Panther, you know, like we can help these people, you know, we got the resources, but I'm afraid to do it because it's not our way. It's never been done. And plus, I don't want it to backfire and blow up in my face and everybody's just like killing each other, you know, for the wrong reasons, you know, hurting each other. You know, that's his struggle. And the struggle of Okoye, too, because she wants to make sure that doesn't happen. Yeah. So I felt where T'Challa was coming from, but at the same time, it's like it was rough, you know, like what can you do? What can you do? And then at the end, he just decided to, like, you know what? I'm gonna share my resources with the rest of the world, you know, like, you know, we gotta heal the world. not to try to sound corny. But yeah, each tribe that takes up in Wakanda, I think they all have their own spirit animal too. Like T'Challa's tribe is the Panthers. The ape tribe is the apes. Like they tribe don't even live in Wakanda, you know, because they feel like they've been mistreated, like they're like the underdogs amongst all the people. So they created their own little kingdom outside of Wakanda. But they still make up the 5 tribes of the nation. So you got the ape tribe, you got the Panther tribe, and you got Wakabi, that's supposed to be best friends to T'Challa. His tribe spirit animal are rhinos, and they got like these giant mutated looking rhinos. And towards the end, when Wakabi is fighting against Black Panther, and he got his soldiers also fighting against Black Panther, he set off a horn. He blows his horn, and these huge giant rhinos encased in armor. It is so crazy. Coming in trying to kill Black Panther, yo. This dude is riding one of these rhinos like they're a mount from World of Warcraft. You know, it was sick. It was sick. What else happened? Oh, I love the colors. Like, because I don't know if I mentioned, I feel like this movie is a mixture of Wonder Woman, Blade Runner, and the comic story Inhumans. Why? Because the cultural setting, the cultural backgrounds behind Wakanda is really displayed amongst their city, just like in Wonder Woman. You know, the Greek lore and mythology, their culture is displayed amongst their city. But it's always bright and beautiful. And it's always bright and beautiful in Wakanda. And you got all these, like, these big, beautiful, enhanced technical buildings that's like Blade Runner. And you got all these ships that looks like Quinjets 2.0s, and you got other spaceships that look like giant fireflies. Like, they were just so far advanced. They even had like phones that like came out of their hands, and little particles of vibranium will come out this thing and will form the person that's calling you, almost like a hologram, but it's not really a hologram. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just so much I want to say about this movie. Like, Winter Soldier, you don't stay for the end credits, because there's 2 scenes at the end credits. You see Winter Soldier, he still don't have his arm. He's talking to his sister, T'Challa's sister, and Winter Soldier, when they finally give him his arm back, he's gonna be beast mode. Cause I strongly feel that his arm is gonna be able to absorb kinetic energy. Like if whatever damage or attacks he get in that arm, I feel like he's gonna be able to absorb that kinetic energy and be able to like shoot it back or maybe like hit the ground and cause a shockwave. That'd be awesome. That'd be real cool. I'm curious of what where was Captain America during the events of Black Panther, because at the end of Civil War, he took Haven in Wakanda, him and his boy, and I thought his boy was like in stasis, like in some kind of stasis pod at the end of Civil War, but he was like in a hut at the end of Black Panther, still armless and everything, half naked. So yeah, I'm curious about what happens to Captain America during the events of Black Panther. I thought it would have been cool to see him in the movie. I also, and this is just me being a fan, a fan of the whole comic book movies and all this. I know it probably wouldn't make sense to a lot of people, maybe, but I would have loved to have seen Halle Berry play as Storm in Wakanda, because like Storm and T'Challa has like this on again, off again relationship for like many years, and it would just been cool to see Halle Berry in the white hair as Storm, maybe like even fly in, maybe they have like an unspoken interest. She flies in and she speaks to T'Challa about whatever, and they have like this, and on her way out, maybe they have like a long gaze where it's like, even though T'Challa love interest in the movie right now is Nakia, or something like that. But yeah, that would have been cool. I would have loved to have seen that. Right now, I still don't even acknowledge the girl that plays Storm in that Abomination X-Men Apocalypse. Right now, as it stands, Halle Berry is still Storm. Not to say she did an amazing job, but I'm in love with Halle Berry. She was Storm for many years, so she's Storm until we get an official better Storm. And it would have been hot. It would have been so cool to see her in the movie. But whatever. But yeah, man, the colors were great. The music was amazing. Michonne's role, Okoye, she has her own theme music, bro. Like every time, like you can have T'Challa and whoever fighting or whatever's going on over here, and then they'll pan to Michonne, and they have like this like this really intense kind of battle music, and she's just kicking ass every time she fights. They put that theme music. That's her theme song. When she's doing her thing and kicking ass. The music is great. I enjoyed everything about this movie. The only thing I don't like is how people are just being so political about this movie. I'm not talking about the politics that was said and mentioned in the movie. I'm talking about real life shit. Like people just trying to find anything to incorporate hatred and racism, and like, bro, like it's a movie. Like everything that happened in the movie has been written by white folks in Marvel before I was even thought about. Wakanda, Vibranium, all that stuff, Claw, the struggle between the Wakandians and maybe like white people and stuff like that. It's just the struggle between, blacks and whites. All that's been incorporated in like old Black Panther books for many years. So I don't know why now that it's an official movie, now everyone's just like all butthurt and they trying to add all this secret agenda bullshit into the movie. Like, it's a movie, man. Like, since when people can't enjoy a movie for what it is? Like, I don't understand why everyone they go out their way to spoil a movie. They'll look for all the secrets. They'll try to find the plot, whatever scenes, pictures of scenes from the movie, everything. They spoil the movies from themselves, and then when the movie come out, they say it sucks. Bitch, you suck. You just spoiled the shit. You spoiled the whole movie for yourself. How the movie suck? It was excellent when you were seeing these trailers or TV spots, or when you was reading, about these plot leaks and all this other stuff. Oh, it sounds amazing, this and that and the third. It's amazing then, but when you see the movie, it sucks. You ruined it for yourself. And if it's not that, it's people like nitpicking at certain things where, like with Black Panther and and this secret agenda or what, like, man, like like it's a movie, man. It's a comic book movie. Enjoy it for what it is. I think it's great that the black community that don't know anything about comics, those of us that don't know anything about comics, that for whatever reason, you go see Black Panther and you enjoy it. I hope it opens your eyes, and make you interested in future comic book based movies and stuff, to learn more and to see more, stuff like that, so we can just keep the popularity going, and we can just keep seeing, like, great comic book based movies, regardless if it's like DC or Marvel. But stop spoiling these movies for yourself. And if you want people that like to spoil the movies, for yourself, because I do like watching TV spots and trailers and stuff like that. But I still enjoy the movies, like Batman v Superman, Justice League. I follow the progression of those movies all the way to the point where they came out. I just bought a DVD the day before yesterday, and I still enjoy the movies. The problems I have with those movies are it consists with inside the movies, just things like, just real quick, for example, the Gumby look on Henry Cavill's face. Right when the first scene of Justice League starts, you see Gumby Henry Cavill, Gumby Superman. I was pissed about that dumb shit. In my personal opinion, I feel like Whedon kind of like underhandedly sabotaged that movie. Why the fuck Whedon, who works for Marvel, is with Warner Brothers DC trying to finish something Zack Snyder was created? It was just so underhanded. It was I don't know. Whedon had no business on that set directing anything. Should have kept his ass in Marvel. But whatever. Yeah, man. So stop spoiling these movies, guys. Stop all the secret political bullshit agendas or whatever. Like, just enjoy the movie. And if you just one of those people that's just full of hate or bigotry or whatever, then don't watch the movie. Stay home. Watch Dukes of Hazzard or some shit. Whatever. But the rest of us, just enjoy it for what it is, man. It's a great movie. Black Panther is not the first black superhero. Like, the first black superhero, in my opinion, that put Marvel on the map is Wesley Snipes' Blade 1 and 2. So he's not. This is the first black superhero movie that consists with the majority of the cast members to being black. I can say that. But he ain't the first black superhero to show up in the big screen. Like, wait, are we just forgetting about Blade? Are we really forgetting about Blade? No. Wesley Snipes. He's the first black, and we talking about back when Marvel was about to go bankrupt. Wesley Snipes saved that shit. He saved Marvel. Yeah, so. Yeah, man. Great movie. I enjoyed the colors. I enjoyed the garments everyone wore in the movie that was also infused with vibranium and had like some kind of secret ability to like create shields or something like that. It was just awesome. It was really, really awesome. Also, like the Naruto Easter egg they put in, like T'Challa's sister created some kind of Panther gauntlets. It reminded me of Hinata from Naruto when she creates like it looks like Panther gauntlet made out of chakra. It reminded me of that. I'm a nerd, man. Manga, anime, comics, all that stuff. I know it. So yeah, man, it's a great movie, guys. It's a great movie. Go check it out. Forgive me if I deviated, from a lot of different topics that I was trying to get out there. I tend to do that a lot because I'll be trying to, spew so much information out, and I'll be wanting to talk about everything that I saw, that I'll be trying to get everything out, all at once. So I apologize for that again. Leave a comment on your comment section. Let's vibe about it. Whatever it is you guys want to talk about, that you're curious about, let's have like some healthy, respectful dialogue in the comment section. Because I'm curious about a lot of things that I would like to be answered too. So That's my time, guys. I'll holler at y'all later. I hope to hear from you guys in the comment section. If not, take care anyway. Peace.